Hey, it's Becky. We're continuing to talk about the best way to teach basic math facts. And today I'm going to show you why I love the triangle shaped flashcards that teach addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The link is below. It'll take you to my recommendations out on Amazon. And if you scroll down, you'll see these actual triangular flashcards. I learned about these deep into my homeschool career. And basically, in a nutshell, they are these triangle shaped flashcards. And let's say for a second that you have a subtraction card. There are 4 sets. So the subtraction card, and you are working with the fact family of 7, 5, and 12. So on one corner of the card, it'll have a color. And then on the other 2 corners, it'll have the other numbers. The triangle cards are fantastic because what they allow your kids to do is to connect that 7 and 5 are related to 12. They go together, they're a family. And when you're playing with these flashcards, you can start by saying, what color is red? What color is red? What color is red? So the kids are just saying that. Their brain is seeing all of them. When you flash the card, they will see all 3 of these numbers. But the way that this works is this is 7 plus 5 is 12. But if you know that, you also know that 12 minus 7 is 5, or 12 minus 5 is 7. So you start with these triangular flashcards, and you just simply have the kids say all 3 numbers, all 3 numbers. And then over time, you can start to play hide and seek. And if the kid gets the card correctly, they keep it. My boys, I have 5 boys, and they loved to play capture the card. So if I covered a number and I said what's missing, if they could tell me it was a 5, they would capture the card. And we'd run through the flashcards once or twice a day until they could capture the entire deck. These triangular shaped flashcards, you can find them typically at your local thrift store or your local office supply store or on Amazon, at the link below. And they are so powerful because of the way that they're color coded, and the kids see all 3 numbers that are connected. And they start to make the connections that if I know these 2 facts, then I automatically know this fact. So the cards work the same whether they're addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. They're beautiful, and I highly recommend that you get them. In contrast to the traditional flashcard, which is shaped like this fact in a traditional flashcard would look something like this, right? It would have 12 minus 7 equals, and then the flashcard would have to be flipped in order to see the answer. Your child doesn't see the full fact family when they're looking at a traditional flashcard. And although you definitely can use these and they absolutely work, there is something really powerful about allowing them to see the full fact family, because then you can start using language like, oh, 7 plus 5 is 12. But if you know that, then you already know that 12 minus 7, and you just talk through it, you cover it, and they'll say, is 5. That's right. But if you know that, then you already know that 12 minus 5 is 7. Just by going through the flashcards like that, using the power of the colors of the numbers on the card, playing hide and seek, and using language like, well, if you already know that, then surely you know that, right? And you start just to talk about it in that language that says, you're smart, you have worked hard to understand these facts. If you already know this, then of course you already know that. And it starts to help them make those connections between the relationships of numbers. So I'm going to encourage you to find yourself a set of the addition, subtraction, and multiplication and division cards and start playing them with your kids, no matter how old they are. If they can recognize their numbers, then they can start to use these flashcards. If a 2-year-old can say Tyrannosaurus Rex, then they can memorize 7 times 8 is 56. It's truly that simple. If they can recognize the numbers, then they can memorize their facts long before they will understand that a Tyrannosaurus Rex is probably going, if it was in real life, it would be looking in their bedroom window on the second floor long before they knew that it is a meat eater, right? And they can know their math facts inside out long before they realize that 7 times 8 is 56, which is almost 60, which is 7 rows of the number 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. Long before they understand what it means, they can just know it off the top of their head. If your kids are young, start working on their math facts right away. If your kids are older, like mine were, when I realized that my oldest didn't know his math facts, just start making it a game and start going through it every single day. They need to practice, they need to repeat, they need to practice again until they know their math facts as well as they know their own first name. It's really that basic. It's so fundamental. It's so foundational to all the things that they're going to be doing in math. Hey, before you leave, double check in the descriptions. I have something for you down there, so make sure that you grab that and then like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you don't miss any more tips, tricks, or resources for teaching basic math facts. Have a great day.